Here I am.
Hi guys, welcome back. Oh, that was so ugly. Let's try it again. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Telly J, and today I am finally back with a sit down, little Telly talk. I recorded this video since like January, and for some reason, the microphone. My hair was literally over ruffling the whole entire time when I went to go edit it, so you couldn't hear anything I was saying. So we are back for take 2. That's 4, but 2. And we're gonna try this again. Computer here. I don't have an Apple yet. I'm not on that level yet, but we're gonna get there one day. My computer, I like my little, this was my manifestation, how do you say it? My vision board for this year. I made it virtual. So I think it's really cute. Let's get right into the video. When you finish nursing school, you're probably like, okay, do I do day shift or night shift? I'm going to talk about some of the pros and cons of night shift. I can't really speak on day shift because I've never worked day shift as a nurse. You want the good or the bad first? Which one? Which one? Tell me. Yeah, the bad first. Some of the cons that I realized. Some of my cons, at least. Let's talk about the sleep schedule, okay? Y'all, my sleep schedule like fluctuates. Like sometimes I am able to just come home, shower. I always shower because it's gross, and then like fall right to sleep, like fall right to sleep. Other times I'm like up until 10 o'clock or like 9:30ish. I live an hour away from work, maybe an hour, almost 45 minutes to an hour, depending on traffic. So like I get home maybe around 8:30ish. And then I like get in bed once I shower. I'm able to fall asleep maybe around 10 o'clock or 9:30. Staying up during your shift is probably what you want to know about. I find that your body gets used to it. Like you can go to work and you're up and about, like it's like, that's your normal daytime. Like that's our daytime. When I wake up and I pray, I'm like, thank you God for another day. Like this is like good morning. Like this is my morning. So, and I'll usually go to sleep around, say, on a good day, 9:30, and I wake up around like 5 o'clock, 5:30.
I'm just so tired, I want to stay in my bed.
Like if I'm working tonight, I will not do anything in the morning. Like I do not wake up early. I recommend working like 3 nights in a row if you can. That way you're keeping your same group if you have a good group at work, but also like you can sleep your normal sleeping schedule, and then once you're off, you probably can go to sleep a little bit earlier. Some people stay up throughout the night. Like I'm up right now, and it's 3:30 in the morning, so I stay up until the morning and I go to sleep like normal. I keep my same nightly routine. I definitely recommend blackout curtains. Like you can get blackout curtains in any color, but mine is just some plain black, and I actually like it. Like my room is pitch black even when it's daytime, so you're able to like sleep more, because if the sun comes in, you won't wake up. That's it, period. You up. Some nurses, they get home on their last day, so their 3rd day, and they stay up all the way until like the nighttime, like 9 p.m. and then they go to sleep. That way they can keep their like nighttime sleeping schedule, and then they just switch back. I find it easier just to stay in the same routine. My body definitely gets used to it. I know like 2 months ago I went through a phase where I was falling to sleep. Like at work, I had to like stand up and walk around. Like I could not stay up for some reason. And especially when you have like a 7-day off period or like 8 days off, you get back to work and it's like, oh my God, you're starting all over. Next con I think is you have less resources at night. Of course, you have your coworkers and your staff that's around you, which is usually like your coworkers, so other nurses, your CNAs. There is like a nighttime like NP usually, or a PA that's there covering. They're not on the unit, but you call them if you need anything. You page them. Your supervisor sometimes, or your charge nurse, so that will be like your main point of resource if you need someone. However, like there's no doctors, there's no managers, like case managers, OT, PT. However, you don't really need those resources at night, but sometimes like it's just a different experience at day shift to get to experience having doctors around and like rounding with them and things like that. We don't have that at night. You do have your coworkers. I know for my floor, I have a great team. Unfortunately, we're losing like a lot of people soon, but I feel like the people I'm around, they're very like they're very helpful. Like, we do everything together. We ask for help if we need help, and if someone can't help you, then go with someone else. But other than that, like, we are each other's resource, we lean on each other. We are the team at night. That's just how it works. Another con is, like, I don't know how important like nighttime social life is to some people. I know I don't go out much. I go out once in a while, so it don't really bother me. It's only 3 days a week that you're working in the hospital, and you pretty much make your own schedule. So if you know something's coming up, like a family reunion or a wedding or a friend's party or your birthday, you just plan ahead and be like, okay, I want these 3 days off or this weekend off. And you literally can get that usually. And you have to work like a certain amount of weekends a month. I know for us, I think it's 4 weekends a month. So 4 weekend days. So you can switch it up however you want to do it. But as long as you know like your schedule that you think you might want to do, you can plan that in advance, because we do it like a month early. So that's another like con. You may miss out on a lot of social life at night. But other than that, like, you get to so enjoy your life. It's 3 days a week. Anyways, I think there's more pros than cons. So I'm going to switch right over. Pros, I definitely think there's like more downtime at night. Of course, we have some crazy freaking nights that you're just like in one room and your people crazy, and you're just like, you have downtime that you can like sit down and like, you know, catch up on charting or do whatever. You have a little bit more downtime than day shift might. That's not to say that night shift is much more easier, because we do deal with the same exact patients that day shift deal with. The managers and doctors that I mentioned earlier, like, they're not there like hovering over you. I know some people that's like that's like uncomfortable, but they're not there. They're not present on the floor to be like hovering over you. However, that's also like lack of recognition, because like your manager really don't know you. Like, my manager, she sees us in the morning, she may not even know like who we really are, because she's there like Monday through Friday, like 8 to 5 type of schedule. So that's another downside. Like, if you want to like move up in a position or opportunities arise, you may not be able to like have like an upper hand as someone in day shift might, because they're more known to the management. But like, I know for our team, like, we have supervisors that work sometimes at night. They can vouch for you if anything. So they know you, they know how your work ethic is. They can be like, oh, well, Chantel, you know, I think she's very personable. She works great with the team. Like, the patients like her, love her a lot. Like, she's very attentive. However, like, time management's a big thing. Like, oh, she has amazing time management skills. That supervisor will see those things. But like, other than that, the managements are not around. The pro and the con, that the doctors are not there to surround but with you, but then also you have more time, because day shift, they have to stop and be interrupted all the time for procedures, for discharges, for rounding. So we don't deal with that stuff at nighttime. I probably discharged maybe 2 patients since I've been working as a nurse for a whole year. I feel like nighttime have less learning opportunities, because a lot of like the procedures and things are done in the daytime. So you get to see more. If they're placing a chest tube in, I mean, that could be done at any time, but it's more likely to be placed in the daytime. So it's like, if they're placing a chest tube in or putting a peg tube in, I don't know if that's done in the bedside or not, but just things that's being done, procedures and things like that, you have more opportunity to learn it and be hands-on with those things and see them in the daytime. Nighttime, not so much. They're usually already in and just functioning pretty much, you know. Another thing is, you don't deal with like family members as much. They do call, check up on their family members, of course, but they're not there present, like hovering over you, asking you questions all the time. I know that's a big thing for some people. And I know in the beginning, I did run into some family members, and I wasn't as comfortable talking to them as yet. So like now, over a year, like, you know how to talk to family members, you know how to update them, and things like that. But before, it's like, how do I even talk to these people? I know many people want to know the main thing about the bag, about the check. Of course, night shift gets paid more. Depending on your facility, it may be a couple of dollars, it may be $3. I know for my hospital, we make $6 extra overnight. Pretty much getting paid to stay up. Like, that's really what it is, because of course, like I said, you have some downtime, but you're getting paid to stay up. Don't fall asleep on a people's job. Okay.
So funny when you have confused patients. They're like, oh, you're not going to sleep? Come go sleep. I'm like, no, I have to stay up. This is my job. I'm taking care of you. I'm going to make sure you're safe. I'm up the whole night, okay? But they don't know. Like, they're confused usually.
Some hospitals also on top of that do like weekend differentials. So like, you work night shifts and you get the weekend differential. However, my hospital don't do that. We get a flat rate, $6. So it still like accounts for more, because I know some people, they end up making like $3 on night shift, and the weekends it's like $2 extra, so it's still like $5 and it's less. So that's the main differences that I have seen so far. Oh, it's about the cafeteria not being open with some good ass food at night. How about that? So at night we have a Subway that opens like from 1 a.m. to like 3 a.m. or something like that, and the cafe opens too, but it's usually like nothing like that good. I know in the daytime they get like omelets, they get like burgers, fries, they get good food, and we get like whatever's left over pretty much. I feel like I never see no burger. That's just how it is. So that is a con, unless you like Subway all the damn time. I guess this one could depend on you as a person. Like if you know you like to eat and you don't know how to like watch your weight, like for me, you can gain a lot of weight on night shift. It's just because like, I don't know if it's because like you don't have time to plan as much, or like you're not as motivated to get up and go to the gym. Like people that work day shift, they're morning people. They get up, they get off at 7 o'clock, and they get to like go to the gym. We literally go in at night. So when you get off in the morning, you're literally exhausted. You're ready to like sleep. So that's another thing. Like you probably gain more weight on night shift, if anything, if you're not watching what you're eating. And don't talk about the coworkers trying to order food at night. They want to order wings, pizza, Chinese food. Like, yeah, we be picking out at night shift, okay? It's like some negative health effects, like your mental health. Like you're probably more like drained and not as happy as some people in the daytime. They're more bubbly. But I mean, it's what works for you. Trying to think of anything else I can think about. Deal with much more like crazier patients, because although like they're up in the daytime and they're probably crazy for day shift too, a lot of these people sundowns. Like sundowning is meaning like they're more confused at night and they're up and like they ready to get going, like they ready to fight, and you get called security sometimes. We deal with crazy patients no matter what, but like at night you deal with that sundowning thing. See, I don't mind night shifts. I don't think I'll do it for long. Like there is some research out there saying like it messes up a woman's reproductive system, but it's not really research as much as I would like to be able to go and look at. However, like I know people that had said they had to get like a hysterectomy at 23 years old because working night shift like their whole life in like the healthcare facility, it just messed them up. So I don't plan to do it for long. I have a 2-year contract, so I'm probably gonna do it for another year, depending. We'll see. Take away anything at all from this video. Honestly, do what's best for you and your lifestyle. Like everyone's different. Some people have kids, some people don't have kids, some people are married, or some people are single. Like just do what works for you, because everyone's schedule in life is so different to box it all in one. But you find what you like and you stick with it. If you don't like it, switch. That's all you gotta do. Work the shift that allows you to be your best self. If you are a night owl and you know you function better at night, then do the night shift. If you are an early bird and you want to be up and running and you have all the energy in the morning and in the daytime, then do the daytime. And that's just as simple as I can keep it. Everyone's choice will be different. Every hospital needs night shifters and day shifters. There's jobs everywhere depending on what schedule you want to work. If it's not available at your facility on a certain unit, then be flexible and switch units. But anyways, if you are a nurse or any type of healthcare worker that works in a hospital for 12 hours and you have any other things to add, whether that's a pro or a con, please leave it down below, and I'll be back for another video very, very soon. I am so happy to be back. Like I said, hopefully my hair not crazy, but I'm so happy to be back on YouTube. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in my next video.